Hi everyone, this is our fourth video of the paper 2 discussion of May-June 2020 paper. Question number 10. At the start of the question, you are given the volume of a pyramid, which is 1/3 into base area into height, and the diagram is a pyramid. They say ABCD is a rectangular based pyramid. So the base is a rectangle. AC and BD intersect at F. So AC and BD are the diagonals of the base and they intersect at F. EF is perpendicular to FC. So that's why they have marked 90 degrees over here. They say AD 10, DC 6 as well as EC 12. Show that EF is 10.5 centimeters correct to 1 dp, 1 decimal place. So now we will see how to find EF. Now this is a right angle triangle, which means you can easily use Pythagoras theorem. We know this one, the hypotenuse. This one is the one we need to find and we don't know this as well. So before going for finding EF, you should find FC as well. So now think a way of finding FC. That is like it's the half of the diagonal AC. And again, since this is a rectangle, this angle also 90. So first we will apply the Pythagoras theorem for the base rectangle. So there AC squared equals 10 squared plus 6 squared. Then AC is the square root of this. You can use your calculator to get the answer. 10 squared plus 6 squared, and that's 136. Root of that is 11.66. Right? Then in order to get FC, you have to divide it by 2 because FC is half of AC. Then the answer is 5.83. Now you can use the Pythagoras theorem to the triangle EFC. EC squared equals to EF squared plus FC squared. EC is 12 and EF is the one we are going to find. FC is 5.83 squared. Then EF squared is 12 squared minus 5.83 squared, and EF is square root of this. So you don't have to write all these steps. You can easily use your calculator for this, but I'm writing it here for your understanding. So the answer is 10.48, and they ask the answer to correct to 1 dp, so that is going to be 10.5. These questions are easier because you already know the answer. You just have to show it here. Part B, find the volume of the pyramid. So you don't have to do anything like that. Is actually not a hard question because you already given the formula. The volume is 1/3 into the base area into the height. 1/3, base is a rectangle, so area can be found 10 into 6. Height you found in the previous case, 10.5. So it's the answer is 210 cubic centimeters. Part C, calculate DEC. So we need the question back. DEC. DEC is this angle. So in this pyramid, all these heights, these slant heights are the same. So if this is 12 here, here also 12. So if we take this angle as theta, you can use the cosine rule. So it says cos theta is 12 squared plus 12 squared minus 6 squared divided by 2 into 12 into 12. So if I write it here, cos theta equals you have to now if we consider the diagram, the triangle is like this. Here theta 12 12 6. So cos theta equals the sides which we use to make the angle, which is 12 squared plus 12 squared minus the other third side 6 squared, divide by 2 into 12 into 12. Again these two sides. Then to get the theta, you have to consider the cos inverse of the answer you will get in the previous step. So the answer is 28.95. If you can remember, this is an angle, so we need to keep it to 1 dp. So here it is 5 is there. When we add 1, that become like 9 becomes 10. So the answer is 29 degrees. Then calculate the area of triangle DEC. So this is the triangle. So the formula that we use is half into the two sides, that is 12 into 12 and into sine theta. Theta we found in the previous case, which is 29. So half into 12 into 12 into sine 29. So that's 12 into 12 into sine 29, and you can divide it by 2. So the answer is 34.9, correct to 3 significant figures. Alright, we are moving to our last question, which relates to transformations. Now you can see there are 3 triangles ABC. Describe fully the single transformation. So when it comes to transformation, there are 4 transformations: reflection, rotation, translation and the enlargement. Now when you look at A and B, you will notice the 2 shapes are in the same size, but they are kind of opposite, right? So you will like when you're familiar with these questions, you know, okay, this is going to be a reflection because this one is totally opposite to the other side. So in reflection, the most important thing is the object and the image, they are in the same distance from the mirror line. So when you consider this, the gap between the two triangles is 6 squares. So the middle should be 3 squares. So if we draw the mirror line, that will be like this. Here 1, 2, 3, this one. So this should be the mirror line. Okay. And keep in your mind, when they ask you to describe fully the single transformation, you must give the name and the other features. Now you found this as a reflection. So if it is a reflection, we should give the name and the mirror line. So here you have to write it's a reflection over, this is the line, so it is parallel to x and cuts the y-axis at -1 over y equals -1. Right. Then part B, triangle A is mapped onto triangle C by the single transformation H. Find the matrix representing H. So in this case, when they ask this matrix, that's always a 2 by 2. So we can write it like this: A, B, C, D. And now they say A is mapped onto C. So A is the object. You consider the 3 vertices. Here 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5. 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5. And that is mapped with C. Now in this case you have to be very careful. Now here you consider 3, 2 first, no? According to this, that is this point. The corresponding point is this. So that is -2, 3. And this one was 4, 2. Then this one, -2, 4. And here 4, 5. So this is that point, -5, 4. After you write it like this, you have to do a small thing. That's really easy. You consider the matrix multiplication, row and the column. 3a plus 2b, and that is equal to negative 2. Here again, this one with this. 4a plus 2b, and that is equal to negative 2 again. So you can use your calculator to solve this. That is in the equation unknowns 2. A1 is 3, then B1 is 2 and negative 2. Here 4, 2 and negative 2. So you will get A as 0 and B as negative 1. Right, then just like the same way you have to find CD. So that one you have to use this row with this column. So it's 3c plus 2d equals to 3. Then again 4c plus 2d equals to 4. Again you can use your calculator. 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4. Then here c equals to 1 and d equals to 0. Then our matrix is A, B, C, D, right? Then it's A 0, B negative 1, here 1, here 0. That's really easy. C, transformation M is a reflection in the line x equals to. Transformation R is a rotation 180 about 0, 0. Triangle A is mapped onto triangle D such that RMA is D. So what is this? This is successive transformation. That means one transformation follows another one. Then in this case, how do we understand this? A is the triangle. So triangle A is first undergoing the transformation M. Like we are kind of reversing. From the middle part, we are coming out. Triangle A transformed by the M, transformation M followed by R. Then that is mapped into D. Now, which means we have to first do the transformation M. They say transformation M is a reflection in the line x equals 2. So, we'll draw it here. A is here, x equals 2 is this one. This is the mirror line. So, once you reflected the triangle A, that will be like this. Here, here and here. You know, the object and the image have same distance from the mirror line. Right? So, this is the intermediate image you get. Right? After that, they say it follows the transformation R, which is a rotation 180 about 0, 0. This is the 0, 0 point. So when we do a rotation, you can easily compare this. Now this is an outside point. Now join it with one of the vertices. Then other than rotating this one, you can rotate this one. Now they say the rotation is 180. That means exactly half around. So this one, like if you rotate it here, that is 90. So it is coming over here. Right? Then this should be on this side and this doesn't change. 3 squares down. 1, 2, 3. So this should be the triangle D. Right? In the question, they ask you to draw and label triangle D. So I have already drawn it. Make sure that you label it. Okay, so this is the end of our paper discussion. I hope you understood this well. If not, please go through the video all over again. I know you will be able to understand all the questions that we discussed so far. And you can subscribe us for more updated videos. Thank you for watching us.